Because of the complexity of the intro part, we're going to first learn the intro version without percussion, and then we're going to add the percussive elements. So first, it's really important to know where are the notes and how do you play it. So how do you hold your right hand and what you do with your left hand. As you can see, there's a 2, and a 0. Important here is to keep your thumb rested here at all times. This is really, really important. I'm going to explain that later. Your index finger for the G string and your middle finger for the C string. So this is going to be your playing style for the intro. You're not going to do anything with this, you're going to rest it here. So it's going to be, just get used to this hand placement, because it's different than this, right? So just play index, middle finger, G string, C string, just to get used to the feeling. Okay, now let's add our notes. So you have a 2, and a 0. 2, and a 0. Important here is to bar these 2s with your index finger. So then you get this. So what I'm doing here is I'm using my index finger to play the second fret here and the second fret here. It really makes for more efficient playing, and I will explain to you later. So 2 with your middle finger, 2 with your index finger, and then you're going to release your finger and play an open C string with your middle finger. So then you have this. One more time. 2, 2, open C string. Then you're going to come back with the bar, with the index finger. I'm going to play the second fret of the C string. So then you get... And make sure to keep your finger placements like this at all times. It makes for efficient playing. So middle finger, middle finger, index finger, middle finger, middle finger. So this is the first half of the intro part. So please practice it like this. 2, 2, 0, 2. Once you got that down, then let's move to this part. You see a 5, 2, 0, 2. So now you're going to use your pink to play the 5 on the G string. And you're going to use your index finger here to play it. So then you're going to use your index finger to play the second fret of the G string. Then your index finger to play the open G string. And then 2. So that's all going to be with your index finger. So 5, 2, 0, 2. 5, 2, 0, 2. So then you have... Alright, once you got these finger placements and the coordination down, let's head on to the next section. Alright, so now you can see 3 zeros in a row. You're going to use these 3 fingers. You're going to come back with your hand position, so not anymore here. You're going to move everything down like this. You're going to use your index, middle finger, ring finger to play these 3 strings. But you're going to use your index finger on this side to keep it on the second fret of the G string. So it's going to be... Got it? So then you're going to use your index finger for the open C string. And then you're going to bar this finger for all the last 3 2s. So instead of you're doing, but you're not getting it like this, but like this. The intro, it also became clear that if you would play it like this, then it would become sloppy, because then your transitions are not in, your hand is not positioned in one place, and that's really important. So here too, bar, then you can see the 5 2 0 2. You can this time get it with your thumb, not with your index finger. Got it? Okay, the percussive part will come later, but I'm just showing you what it sounds like in total with the percussive elements, so you get more of an idea as to what we're working to. So 0 2 0 bar, 5 2 0 2. Then you're going to use your middle finger and ring finger, right here by the way, to get the 2 3s here. And you're gonna hit the open C string like this, but you're gonna keep your index finger on the 2. So 2, index finger, 2nd fret of the G string, and then your index finger, open C string, then bar again, like like we just did, and then again 5 2 0 2. So got it? So that's really important. I really recommend practicing this part first, then this part, and then this part. Practice from slow to quick. And if you got that down, the coordination, then head on to the next section of this video, where we're going to add the percussive part. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you in the second section of the video. Okay, so now we're going to add the percussive elements to the intro part. So before we didn't use any percussion because it's really important to get the fingers going. Alright, so now we're going to add the percussive elements to the intro part. So here it's really important that you use your thumb, that I asked you before to rest here, to use that thumb to slap it against the wood. The technique that is really dominant here is this one. So I'm actually hitting the strings with these fingers, while also with my thumb slapping against the wood. So you can see here 2 2 0, and yeah, beneath that 0 you can see an X. The X stands for the technique. So, and now I'm going to hit my thumb against the wood, but still with these fingers getting the open C string. You got it? So 2 2 0. So PM also kind of addresses that technique, so you can see it in the tab sheets as well. And then 2 5 2, and then again you do the same thing, but instead of hitting the open C string, you hit the open G string. So boom boom. This is a really intricate technique, so make sure to practice that a lot before getting it before trying too quick too soon. Last thing I'd like to add onto this is that at the 0 2 at the end, I also add a hammer on with this finger. So, but that's really if you really got the hang of it. That's not necessary at all. But then it sounds like. Okay, as for the second half, you can see 3 zeros like we just did. And then you're going to do the same thing. Got it? So actually, how you have to perform the percussive technique is the same in the first half as in the second half. You have to play it, the percussive technique, while hitting an open C string and while hitting an open G string. That's the same here as it was before. So you're doing different things outside of that technique. So it sounds like this. So really make sure to practice that thoroughly. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you like. I hope you've learned a lot from it, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I try to explain it as thoroughly as I could, but it's really a matter of practice and precision. But yeah, here you have it, the intro part. Obviously, I will teach you the whole song, but I think it's good to start here. Actually, the intro part is the most difficult part of the whole arrangement, so rest assured that if you got this under control, that please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want weekly tutorials from me, and let me know if you have any further questions.